Frode is putting the final touches to his latest construction. This is going to be a ladder, part of the rustic decor. We use tree trunks and lots of other things we find in the forest. This is the third of 5 huts I have planned. We call it the Pine Treetop Lodge because it's built among pines. What's special about this hut is that you don't have to climb up a ladder to get to it. We built a ramp from the road so that people in wheelchairs can come here too. It was designed for the disabled, and the doors inside are too. It takes about a year to build a treehouse like this. The house itself isn't so large, but building the ramp from the road took a very long time. We have to make sure the trees are healthy and check the supports. We used ropes and climbing equipment to create the ramp to the hut. Working at such heights takes time. Plus, all the safety measures took much longer than expected. You're all alone here in the forest, in the middle of nature. Solitude, silence, the darkness of the night. You're surrounded by birds and animals. There's nobody around. You park down on the road, climb the ramp, and up here you're all alone. The paddle steamer is almost home. It's been out on the lake for more than 10 hours. It was a long day for the crew. During docking, Einar and Øyvind are hard at work down in the engine room. They've worked together for a long time. We often communicate just by raising a finger. Working together is easy. When somebody new starts, it takes a while to train him in our system. 2 engineers are needed to carry out the captain's orders on the Skibladner. One turns the wheel, while the other operates the steam engine and regulates the speed. The wheel determines whether the engine propels the vessel forwards or backwards. Down means forward, up means backwards. It takes 7 seconds to go from forwards to reverse. It depends on the operator. Some take 20 seconds to turn the wheel, others do it faster. It takes me 6 or 7 seconds.
Jeg bruker ca. 6-7 sekunder.
The skipper maneuvers the steamer as close as possible to the dock. Ropes are used to pull it right up close. It doesn't always go entirely smoothly.
Perfect. Som dere sikkert har sett, så
As you've just seen, we don't always manage to dock as perfectly as we'd like. But as long as we can get a rope ashore, everything will be all right.
så går det greit at vi kan manøvrere litt.
We use ropes to negotiate the last meter or two. It's rather difficult because we don't have screws at the stern, just two wheels at the sides. And they're both fixed on the same axle, so we can't steer with them at all. But it all works out, thanks to the ropes. For the crew, the shift is now over. It's late, but it's still light here at Lake Mjøsa. And on the opposite shore, in the forests of Brumunddal, the day is drawing to a close as well. In a grove of larches is one of Frode Skei's other tree houses, completed a couple of years ago. The permanent residents of the larch hut have come to accept their human visitors. Generous gifts of food may have helped. I'm just carrying on doing what I did as a young boy. I always enjoyed building things and being outdoors and climbing trees. In building my tree houses, I make use of the ideas and experiences I had as a child. The tree houses are hard to find unless you know the area well. Frode has always loved to escape everyday life by going off into the forest. You listen to the wind and feel how everything moves. The huts can sway 10, 20 centimeters or even more. It's like being rocked to sleep in a cradle. Firewood is needed the year round. Even in summer, the nights are cold. All Frode's tree houses are eco-friendly. No trees were cut down and no terrain was dug up. As the sun goes down, Frode looks out for game. His huts are at least 8 meters above the ground, so animals down below don't notice people up above. Geir Granmo also keeps his eyes peeled on his evening round. The gamekeeper and shepherd also likes to hunt moose. He's familiar with their habits and the rhythm of their daily activities.
Sjelden elg og sau samtidig.
You rarely see moose and sheep at the same time. That's because they eat different kinds of plants. Moose prefer fresh shoots and other plants that sheep don't like. There are 30 or 40 moose in this area. Every autumn we're allowed to hunt and kill 10. And of the 10, 3 may be calves, 4 may be 1.5 years old, 2 grown males, and 1 a grown female. We have to determine their ages accurately. If we shoot the wrong animals, it's a punishable offense. The hunting season for moose is in October. Until then, hunters and their potential targets maintain a respectful distance. High up at the larch hut, Frode observes his neighbors. From up here you can see moose in the summer and in the winter. You can sometimes even see fish jumping in the little lake. And with a bit of luck, a moose will run across the open ground on the far side of the lake. It's a wonderful sight.
Det er stor opplevelse.
By 9:30 the next morning, the Skibladner has left Gjøvik. For the first time this season, it's heading for Eidsvoll at the southern end of Lake Mjøsa. Since 1856, the steamer has had 4 little cannon on board. They were once used to announce its arrival or to announce its position in bad weather. They're still in use on special occasions. It's the deckhand's job to load the cannon. Bodil Burud is preparing for the first firing of the day. Today we're going to make a salute in every harbour we're sailing to for the first time this season. The cannon are also fired at weddings or anniversaries or other celebrations. Guests can request a salute from the captain. On the way south, we pass Skibladner farm. It used to send out a rowing boat to deliver fresh strawberries every time the Skibladner sailed past. But those days are over. Still, Skibladner is an important place for us. We're fond of it, so we salute it. Magnar Sikkelien often visited Lake Mjøsa as a child. His grandparents lived here at Skibladner farm. When he inherited their house, he decided he would respond to the steamer's explosive greetings. I thought it was a pity I couldn't shoot back when the Skibladner greeted us. So I asked a colleague in Oslo to make me a little cannon. That must have been about 20 years ago now. And since then I've used an awful lot of gunpowder. When we load a cannon, we have to make sure the barrel is dry and that we pack it tightly. You need that to create the pressure required for a loud bang. And of course, we have to keep the gunpowder dry.